Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mods for Monday. From going through all these mods, I've been thinking about learning on how to actually do this. It's been quite a passion for me at the moment, all this modding. So if anyone knows the best places to actually start learning stuff like this, please do let me know down in the comments below. But anyway, in today's episode, we've got a mixture of weapon, armor, overhauls, and something for one of my all-time favourite game franchise. But we're going to leave that to the very end. For the first mod of the video, we are going to be taking a look at a mod called Headhunter. Items all in one pack. So with this mod installed, you're going to get access to 8-tier upgradable Headhunter belts. Also included is the 7-tier upgradable Headhunter bandolier. These both can be crafted and fully upgradable at the forge, and they have to be done basically a stage at a time. So you go there, you upgrade one, then you do the next level, then you can do the next level, if that makes sense. You are going to need quite a few skulls and various other items to upgrade them to the max. So as I said, there's many different tiers, and the different levels are Rookie, Novice, Adept, Skilled, Veteran, Master, Unstoppable, and the final tier, they've just called it Headhunter. So the standard items, there are no active enchantments, but that isn't exactly the end of the world, because you're going to be able to put whichever ones you want on it. But there is just something that you need to remember. Once you put an enchantment on and then you decide to go and upgrade it at the forge, you will lose the active enchantments. So it's just something that you need to bear in mind. Up next, we have a small addition to the game. This mod is called Falkreath Bandit's Downfall. When you leave the town and go down towards Pine Watch, you're going to come across this bandit checkpoint. After the epic battle, which I hope you do become victorious, this place will be left empty with no one around. But with this mod downloaded, after a set period of time, the guards of Falkreath will take over this location, bringing it back to life and also adding just that little bit of extra security to the town of Falkreath. Things to note though is by having this mod, it's going to add a tougher bandit to the checkpoint, so you're going to have to really prepare for quite a fight. But let's be honest, this is going to be no problem for a high level Dragonborn. Moving on with mod number 3, we have an area overhaul. This one is called Skyfall's Blue Palace Courtyard. What this will do for us is it's going to completely revamp the entire entrance to the Blue Palace within Solitude. There's going to be a brand new stunning grand staircase and this beautiful courtyard that truly is worthy of royalty. This mod is also going to add things like a symmetrical, organized and well kept courtyard, beautiful boxwood shrubs surrounding the grounds, garden boxes with blue mountain flowers, hanging banners and a wolf head motif honoring the city of Solitude, 2 wishing well fountains, very cozy nooks for reading and that well-deserved privacy. Overall, it's really amazing, and I definitely do prefer this version compared to the vanilla. It's kind of what I expected coming to Solitude, and going to the Blue Palace is an entrance like this. This next mod again is something small, but it adds a bit more to the area of the Shrine of Azura. The mod I'm talking about is called She Needs Some Warmth. All it's going to do is add a campfire and a wood pile to the camp that you find up there. This is definitely going to make the dark elf that lives up there a lot happier, as she can now be warm and a lot more comfortable, especially when the blizzards are blowing through. In my opinion, it kind of makes the area, a lot better up there. It makes it look like someone is actually living up there now, other than obviously what used to just be there in the vanilla version. Again, it's something small, but I really do like these kind of small mods. I now have an armor mod to show you. This one is called DX Celes Mercy Outfit. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And it does say on the Nexus mod website that it's been inspired off a character from Overwatch called Mercy. I haven't really played too much of Overwatch, so if anyone has, please do let me know if there is much of a resemblance there. I'm curious to know. To find this armor set, you're going to need to travel to the Temple of Mara within Riften. Once inside, you need to go down to the basement level and you will find an Overwatch themed safe from which you are going to need to pick to get access to it. Inside, you will find 2 versions of this armor. There is a burgundy one and a rose version. The stats of this armor is similar to the light elven armor, but it's a little stronger and even lighter, which is great because it means that you're getting extra protection while using less carrying space. Also inside, there will be a bow called Celes Mercy Bow. With the bow, it deals holy damage over time and even more damage to the undead. With the arrows, you can craft more of these at the forge, and when used, they're going to glow and illuminate the area of impact. Pretty awesome. For mod number 6, let's take a look at a brand new follower that we can have join us on our adventures around Skyrim. This mod is called Shani the Grey, and the follower is a Khajiit. I think this is my first Khajiit follower that I'm actually showing off, and this one is actually a great starting point. The first thing that you're actually going to notice about the Khajiit follower is that she has a full body glowing with tattoos. It's cool. I should start off by saying that the armor she's wearing can be changed, but you need to bear in mind that it does say that some armors that you make her wear could cause her tattoos to stop glowing. I have tested out on a bunch, and most of the armors that I put on her, the tattoos were still glowing. There was like the odd one or two. It's mainly the modded ones that they weren't glowing. Things that she uses is a custom summon familiar spell during battle, which is a saber cat, and she mainly does use her shock spells to vanquish her foes. But when she isn't casting any destruction magic, she does wield a scimitar. But I'll tell you the most important thing. If you want to find her, she is going to be within Riften, but in one of 3 places. She will either be within Helga's bunkhouse, where she sleeps, the Bee and Barb, where she'll be eating, or if she's in neither of those places, you can find her just walking around the marketplace. Moving on to our final mod. Now, this one, there are 2 mods, and there's a reason as to why there are 2 mods within this final, mod. So the first one being the Hylian Blessing, or SSE, and the second is Immersive Hylian Blessings. So with the first mod, this is going to give you access to the Master Sword, the Hylian Shield, and the Hero's Bow. If you don't know all of these items, they are things you get from the game called The Legend of Zelda, which, yes, is one of my all-time favorite franchises. You're also going to gain some active effects like the Sheikah training, which gives the muffle effect, Sworn Brother, which will improve your strength and reduce fire damage, Zora Scales, which will give you water breathing, and finally Hylian Blessing, which this is going to give you the ability to regenerate health, magicka, and stamina much quicker. With the second mod installed, this is just going to give you a more immersive way to finding the items, because this time round you're actually going to have to go out and find them. But I'm going to help you out and tell you exactly where to get them. Both the sword and shield, you will be able to find them within the ruins of Rakand, and the bow you can find at the Clear Spring Tarn. There was quite a few other mods that I downloaded for like the Legend of Zelda items, and none of them were, let's say, as immersive as this second mod. There was one that you just found at the throat of the world. You were lucky if you actually found it, because I downloaded it and I ended up having to just use console commands to spawn it in. And I thought, no, I wanted a better way of showing this off. Then I come across this one. Much prefer how they've done it. There you have it. These were my picks for today's episode. Please do let me know down in the comments below what you think of all these mods that I've shown you today. And also, please do tell me your favourite. I would love to know. Oh, and also, I want to know what is the most amount of mods that you've actually used for a playthrough. Mine is currently sitting at 1,500. But anyway, if you like what you see, please do leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next time for another episode of Mods for Monday. Goodbye.